While working on lasso with my non-dominant current and non-dominant hand, I came up with 2 more things that were important for me to do to stop my hoop from drooping. The first is that I actually lift from my side. The second is that I only use 3 fingers to lift the hoop. So, why do I lift from my side? You could actually see this in the other video, but in the other video I was focusing on not anticipating the movement, and I wasn't really thinking about where I was grabbing it. And it was important when I started working on my non-dominant side. A lot of tutorials tell you to grab from here, in the middle of your back, but for me, that's not going to work. Remember that you want to push against the hoop opposite to the direction it's pushing on you. So if the hoop is in the middle of your back and pushing this way, what you would need to do is push back and up. But I can't do that, it hurts my shoulder. So I immediately am going to want to go to the right and up. But that means that I need to wait for the hoop to be over here so that I can bring it up. So I wait until it's at my side in order to lift. So let's do it from the back and let's do it from the side. I think they might look the same. The more practice you get, the less it matters, but when I was working on my non-dominant side, it was really important where I grabbed my hoop. And when I'm just doing the lasso comfortably, that is where I grab it. It's what's most comfortable to me is over here. So the other thing is that I lift with 3 fingers. Now, not everyone is going to lift with 3 fingers, I bet, but the important part of this is that you're able to make a plane for the hoop to come up on, because your hand is going to start here, but it's going to rotate around, and let's see if I can do this, if I can actually hold this slow motion. So you're going to lift, and then your hand is going to rotate around until it grabs on the outside. Here's a slow-mo video instead. So you can see that you are rotating it around and grabbing it, and for me, I can't, it's very hard for me to make that plane with my pinky, so I do it with my fingers, and I don't have to have my hand twisted all over. I can just lift my fingers a little bit to make that plane, and my pinky just doesn't get in there. So when I lift with my pinky in, that was not with my pinky in, when I lift with my pinky in, I can feel my pinky pushing on the hoop more than my other fingers, and that means that my hoop is going to tilt a little bit. So those are my 2 extra tips for how to make your lasso not droop and to get it up there smoothly. Hopefully that helps you, and perhaps it will help you get your non-dominant current also.